On the 15th of November 2025, we welcome you to this heartfelt platform where memories live on. Today, we'll honor those we've recently lost, celebrate their incredible journeys, and remember the lasting impact of others. Together, we'll also talk about WWE legend Brock Lesnar's emotional challenges, which have united fans worldwide. Subscribe to join our supportive circle. Luna Vachon, born Gertrude Trudy Vachon on August 12, 1962, in Rochester, Minnesota, was a true trailblazer in professional wrestling. Coming from a wrestling family, her father, Paul Butcher Vachon, and her uncle, Maurice Mad Dog Vachon, Luna was destined for the ring. She made her debut in the mid-1980s, wrestling on the independent circuit before making a major impact in WWE in the early 90s. Known for her bold look and fierce personality, Luna stood out with her signature mohawk, face paint, and gothic style, making her one of the most unique characters in the industry. Luna's most memorable moments came as both a manager and a wrestler, working with big names like Shawn Michaels, Goldust, and Bam Bam Bigelow. Her fiery feud with Sable in WWE remains iconic, and Luna's in-ring skills and larger-than-life persona earned her a special place in wrestling history. She later appeared in WCW and other promotions, advocating for women to be taken seriously in the ring and not just as side attractions. Tragically, Luna passed away on August 27, 2010, at the age of 48 due to a drug overdose. Her death was a huge loss to the wrestling community. Despite the struggles she faced later in life, Luna's legacy endures, as she paved the way for future generations of female wrestlers to be respected as true competitors. Fans and fellow wrestlers remember her not just for her toughness, but for how she helped redefine women's roles in professional wrestling. Big Bully Busick, born June 1, 1954, in Steubenville, Ohio, was an American professional wrestler and former police officer, best known for his unique and memorable character in the wrestling world. In 1991, he debuted in the WWF, where he quickly became known for his persona as a tough 1920s-style bully, a role that included wearing a turtleneck, a bowler hat, and puffing on a king-sized cigar. This larger-than-life character resonated with fans, marking a defining chapter in his wrestling career. Before wrestling full-time, Busick grew up in Weirton, West Virginia, and developed an early interest in athletics. He started as an amateur wrestler in high school and later became a skilled powerlifter. At 19, he joined the police force, but continued wrestling part-time in the WWF, mainly as an enhancement talent in the Pittsburgh area, gaining valuable experience. In the early 80s, after transitioning to the Atlanta Police Department, Busick fully embraced his bully persona, drawing inspiration from the hard-working coal miners and steel mill workers of his youth. His aggressive character was a hit in the ring. Busick's WWF run was short but impactful, with memorable feuds against figures like Bret Hart and the Brooklyn Brawler. After leaving the WWF in late 1991, he continued wrestling on the independent circuit until retiring in 1995. He made a brief return in 2011 with his final match in 2013. Big Bully Busick passed away in 2017 at the age of 63, leaving behind a lasting legacy in the wrestling world. Blackjack Mulligan, born Robert John Heck on November 25, 1942, was a towering figure in professional wrestling, known for both his size and his tough, no-nonsense persona. Standing at 6 feet 9 inches and tipping the scales at over 300 pounds, Mulligan became a dominant force in the ring during the 1970s and 1980s. His imposing presence and signature move, the sleeper hold, made him a fan favorite and a feared opponent. Mulligan's career began in the 1960s, and it didn't take long for him to become a staple in various wrestling promotions. He formed several memorable tag teams throughout his career, including partnerships with his son Barry Windham, and legendary names like Ernie Ladd and Greg Valentine. As a tag team competitor, Mulligan captured multiple championships, including the NWA United States Tag Team Championship and the WWF, now WWE, World Tag Team Championship. Beyond his in-ring achievements, Mulligan had a lasting impact on the wrestling industry as a promoter and trainer. He played a key role in shaping the careers of numerous young wrestlers, leaving behind a legacy that extended well beyond his time as a competitor. In 2017, Mulligan was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame, cementing his place among wrestling's all-time greats. Sadly, Mulligan passed away in 2017 at the age of 73, but his influence on the world of professional wrestling is still felt today. He remains a beloved figure, remembered not just for his toughness, but for his contributions to the sport and his love for the business. Johnny Valiant, born Thomas Sullivan on November 25, 1946, was a memorable figure in the world of professional wrestling. Best known by his ring name, Johnny Valiant, he made his mark in the Worldwide Wrestling Federation, WWF, later known as the WWF. Valiant's biggest success came as a tag team champion with 2 reigns in the 1970s. His first title came alongside his storyline brother, Jimmy Valiant, when they defeated Tony Garea and Dean Ho on May 8, 1974, holding the belts for over a year. His second championship run was with Jerry Valiant, capturing the titles by beating Garea and Larry Zbyszko in March 1979. Valiant grew up in Pittsburgh, where he was influenced by the legendary Bruno Sammartino, whom he sought out for advice on becoming a wrestler. This mentorship led him to the Detroit wrestling scene, where he worked under the notorious promoter The Sheik. Wrestling, refereeing, and helping with the ring crew trained by Al Costello, he spent the early part of his career moving through regional territories in the U.S., Puerto Rico, and Canada. A pivotal moment in his career came when he teamed up with Jimmy Valiant. Together, they formed the Valiant Brothers and famously won the World Wrestling Association tag titles, defeating Dick the Bruiser and Bruno Sammartino. Johnny Valiant's legacy as a wrestler and manager remains impactful, and his contributions to the sport will never be forgotten. He passed away at 71, leaving behind a lasting influence on the wrestling world. Brock Edward Lesnar was born on July 12, 1977, in the small town of Webster, South Dakota, to Richard and Stephanie Lesnar. Growing up in a rural community, Brock's life was shaped by values such as hard work, discipline, and perseverance, qualities that would define not only his athletic career, but also his approach to life. From an early age, he showed a strong affinity for physical activity, excelling in a variety of sports throughout his high school years. However, it was wrestling that ultimately captured his full attention and became the focal point of his athletic pursuits. Surrounded by a tight-knit community that valued resilience, Brock was naturally drawn to competition, which fostered his mental toughness and determination to succeed. This early foundation in sports, particularly wrestling, was instrumental in developing the strength and competitive spirit that would propel him to stardom. His formative years were marked by a rigorous commitment to improving his skills, and his drive to succeed was evident in every athletic endeavor he undertook. This combination of raw talent, size, and a relentless work ethic laid the groundwork for a remarkable career that spanned both professional wrestling and mixed martial arts. Rise in amateur wrestling and collegiate success. Lesnar's journey to success began at the University of Minnesota, where he quickly emerged as one of the nation's premier collegiate wrestlers. Competing in the NCAA division, awkward heavyweight division, he made a name for himself due to his aggressive wrestling style, technical prowess, and physical dominance. In 2000, Brock reached the pinnacle of collegiate wrestling by winning the NCAA Division on Heavyweight Championship, solidifying his reputation as a force to be reckoned with in the world of amateur wrestling. His time in college was not only a testament to his athleticism, but also a reflection of his exceptional work ethic. Lesnar's dedication to rigorous training routines and meticulous attention to detail helped him develop into one of the most technically skilled and physically dominant athletes in his field. Even during times of intense competition, he demonstrated an uncanny ability to adapt to different opponents and challenges, skills that would later serve him well in both professional wrestling and mixed martial arts. His success at the collegiate level opened doors to professional opportunities, allowing him to transition seamlessly into larger arenas, where his blend of talent and discipline would shine on a global stage. Transition to professional wrestling. After his success in collegiate wrestling, Brock Lesnar made the transition to WWE, where he quickly became one of the most recognizable figures in professional wrestling. Known by his fans as the Beast Incarnate, Lesnar's combination of size, athleticism, and charisma made him an instant sensation. His early years in WWE were marked by a string of dominant in-ring performances that captivated audiences around the world. His physical power, combined with his technical skill, set a new standard for the professional wrestling industry. And his appeal extended far beyond the traditional wrestling fan base. Brock's natural ability to connect with audiences, paired with his unmatched physical prowess, ensured that he would be a fixture in high-profile storylines and championship matches. Throughout his WWE career, Lesnar captured multiple championship titles, cementing his legacy as one of the most dominant athletes to ever compete in the squared circle. Despite the intense demands of fame and the physical strain of constant competition, Brock skillfully balanced his career with careful contractual negotiations, which allowed him to manage his personal life while maintaining his physical health. This selective approach to his wrestling schedule, where he chose specific bouts and engagements, demonstrated his understanding of the importance of longevity in the sport, as well as his ability to manage the pressures of fame, ventures in mixed martial arts, and other sports. Although Brock Lesnar is most famous for his career in professional wrestling, his ambitions extended far beyond the confines of the squared circle. He sought to make his mark in mixed martial arts, MMA, signing with the UFC and quickly establishing himself as a formidable heavyweight contender. His wrestling background gave him a unique edge in the MMA world, and he brought the same intensity and work ethic that he had honed in wrestling to his training regimen. Lesnar's approach to MMA was marked by a combination of raw power and strategic adaptability, both in the gym and in the octagon. In just a few short years, he became the UFC heavyweight champion, earning respect from both his peers and fans for his ability to blend strength with tactical skill. Beyond MMA, Lesnar also briefly explored professional American football, showcasing his athletic versatility. Although his time in football was relatively short, it further demonstrated his desire to challenge himself in different competitive arenas. Through all of his ventures in various sports, Brock remained focused on maintaining a strong personal brand and making career decisions that ensured both financial stability and long-term success. His ability to excel across multiple disciplines highlighted his adaptability and mental toughness, qualities that set him apart as a multifaceted athlete, health challenges, and management. Despite Brock Lesnar's reputation for physical resilience and strength, he has faced significant health challenges throughout his career, particularly in relation to a serious condition known as diverticulitis. This illness, which causes inflammation in the digestive tract, can be life-threatening if not managed properly. For Brock, the condition has been a major obstacle, requiring multiple hospitalizations and forcing him to make adjustments to his training schedule and overall lifestyle. The physical demands of professional wrestling and MMA, coupled with the constant travel and performance schedules, made managing his diverticulitis particularly challenging. On several occasions, Lesnar has had to take time off from both WWE and UFC to prioritize his health and recovery. This experience with a life-threatening condition brought a humanizing dimension to his public persona, showing fans that even someone as seemingly invincible as Lesnar can face serious vulnerabilities. Throughout his struggle with diverticulitis, Brock has demonstrated immense resilience, working closely with medical professionals to manage his condition while continuing to compete at the highest levels of professional sports. His ability to balance intense physical competition with the need for rest and recovery has been key to his career longevity, reminding both athletes and fans alike that managing one's health is just as important as pushing physical limits. Financial strategy and career management. Brock Lesnar's financial strategy has been just as calculated as his approach to physical training. As one of WWE's highest-paid talents, Lesnar has earned substantial income over the years, both from wrestling and from his ventures outside of the ring, including media appearances, endorsements, and merchandise sales. Despite his lucrative earnings, Brock has been careful to manage his finances with long-term stability in mind. He has shown a keen understanding of the business side of sports entertainment, negotiating contracts that not only provide substantial pay, but also ensure his brand remains valuable even during periods of reduced in-ring activity. Brock's strategic approach to his career has allowed him to remain financially secure, even as he scaled back his appearances in WWE or took time off for other pursuits. His ability to monetize his personal brand, coupled with his wise investments, has placed him in a strong financial position, providing him with the freedom to make career decisions based on his health and personal priorities rather than simply financial necessity. This level of financial foresight underscores that true success in the entertainment and sports industries is not just about what happens in the ring, but also about managing one's financial legacy with care and precision. Personal life and family. Off the mat and out of the octagon, Brock Lesnar's personal life has been defined by his commitment to family. Since marrying Sable in 2006, Brock has been a devoted husband and father to their children, Maya, Luke, and Turk Lesnar. For Brock, family has always been a cornerstone of his identity, and his personal relationships have influenced many of his professional decisions over the years. From structuring his travel schedules to managing his time away from home, Lesnar has always prioritized the well-being of his loved ones. This dedication to family life adds a deeper layer to his public persona, revealing a man who, despite his larger-than-life presence in the world of sports entertainment, places great importance on his role as a father and husband. The way he balances the demands of a high-profile career with the need for a stable and nurturing home life serves as an example for others in similar positions. It's clear that for Brock, success is not only defined by his achievements in the ring, but also by his ability to maintain a healthy, fulfilling personal life. His family-centric approach highlights the importance of finding balance in all areas of life, demonstrating that professional success can coexist with personal happiness and fulfillment. Legacy and cultural influence. Brock Lesnar's impact on the worlds of professional wrestling and mixed martial arts is undeniable. He has set new standards for athletic performance and has influenced countless athletes who came after him. His persona, marked by dominance, unpredictability, and an unmatched competitive drive, has been an inspiration to a new generation of combat sports athletes who look up to his ability to seamlessly transition between different disciplines. Lesnar's success in both WWE and UFC has also broken down the traditional barriers between wrestling and MMA, proving that athletes can excel in multiple domains. His story has encouraged other athletes to explore different avenues of sport, challenging the idea that one must specialize in a single area to achieve greatness. Beyond his athletic feats, Lesnar's legacy is also defined by his approach to career management and his ability to maintain relevance in a fast-paced industry. He has navigated the challenges of health issues, contractual negotiations, and intense public scrutiny with a level of maturity that few others can match. Lesnar's influence extends far beyond his victories and championship titles. He has reshaped the way athletes approach their careers, both inside and outside of the ring.